Okay, welcome back. Next episode in our Draft Day Sports Football 2024 series. So, we're at the draft. I toyed briefly with the idea of trading the pick only because I wasn't overly impressed with who I saw that we had scouted. But I'll tell you, we're going to go ahead and use the pick. So let's see here. Let's just review a few more guys here. Very good. Gregory Kohler. Okay, play him at safety, play him outside. Does he have a... Doesn't have a flag or trait. Intelligence is fine. Speed is average. Again, you can't expect too much. They're being compared to the entire league, so you know it's you're not going to see a lot of outstandings here. And since we need defensive ends so much, I'm not going to dawdle here. Let me just make a final... off-field issues! Oh, crap. I am glad I saw that. My God, in the nick of time. All right, well, let's see. We could go with Kohler. Miller? What's this guy like? Pass blocking. Oh, I don't care about pass blocking for a wide receiver. Let's see. Speed is unique. Hands underdeveloped. You know the guy may have problems when the description doesn't talk about how he plays. Don't get me wrong, behavior is important. But I mean, okay. What if we just go with this guy Kohler? Speed is average. Intelligence is fine. Agility is deficient. Oh, gains. I don't think we're short at defensive tackle, but let's take a look here. Intelligence pathetic. It's actually a pathetic. Oh God. Okay. Let's see. Strength fine. Agility is deficient. Arms and everything. I mean, strength is the big thing. All right. Well, we're not going to take Blair, but I've learned over the years. Listen to your scouts. They know what they're talking about. And a good... Oh, this guy's a receiving tight end. Let's say great intelligence. Run blocking is pedestrian. Hands are fantastic. Wow, I mean, do we really want to take a tight end first overall? I mean, let's look at a few more guys here. I'm really leaning to the tight end. I know it's a little unconventional, but I mean, Kohler doesn't impress me overly. I mean, intelligence is fine, but speed is average. Tackling is pedestrian. 31.3 grade. Over 30 in grade is pretty good. This guy's 31. Speedy tight end really puts a pressure on defense. Ah, screw it. I'm going to take this guy. It's only a game, for God's sakes. I'm not going to draft him. Let's get this done with. Oh, let's see. This guy isn't like a 90 overall. I'm going to be so pissed. Oh, maybe not. Okay, hey. Speed 82, hands 86, agility 66. Good intelligence. I like this guy. We can develop him. All right. Not bad. Not too bad. Okay. Let's go through this pretty quickly. I'm going to have the CPU finish the round. And we're just going to sim through the rest of the round. Let's just go to the next human pick. And see where... Oh, no, I didn't want to leave the screen. I am doing this much more quickly than it normally would. Hey, you know what? I want to see how that defensive end turned out. Has he been selected? Probably has. I forgot his name. Oh, Giorgio Blair. Let's see how he... Yeah, we dodged a bullet. I mean, strength is good. Maybe he would have been better at defensive tackle, but tackling is... Oh, speed is good, I should say. His speed is good. But off the field issues. I think if it wasn't the off the field issues, I would have taken a chance. Kohler didn't go till 16 overall. Intelligence is good, tackling is good, speed, you know. I think, you know, he would, but he's got such low position ratings. Yeah, I mean, you got to pay attention to that too. And this guy, it's not great, but he's, you know, he's a hands guy. Receiving tight end, defiant egoist. I don't know what half these things mean, but you know what? We could have done a lot worse, I think. All right, now. So who are you going to take now? Now, who's left at defensive end? Oh, you know, I want to go to targets only. Make sure we get... Let's see. James Painter. Well, he's round 1-2. That might be a reach. Let's see. Liked by coach and teammates. Speed is not a problem. 20.2 is still a little low for a high second-round pick. Let's see. Tackling is terrible. Speed is decent. Strength is average. Agility is pathetic. No, I don't think so. Let's go higher up here. Vu. Edward Vu. Strong safety. I mean, I think we're okay at safety, actually. Intelligence is underdeveloped. Speed is fine. Really, I mean, as long as they're not awful at anything, that's really the thing. That's really my red flag. Oh, yeah, there's another tight end at the top. This is a deep draft for tight end. Dean Peter. What is this guy's deal? Okay. Technique A+. I'm going to get a lot of comments saying, well, did you look at this? Did you look at this? And like, well, you know what? Like I said, I really don't want to make this... I don't want to make this... a lot longer than it has to be, because I want to hit on a little bit of everything. I want to hit on draft. I want to hit on strategies and things like that. Intelligence is average. Doesn't smart. Okay, well, the description says he's a smart kid. Intelligence. Maybe the intelligence isn't so bad. How's his speed? Pedestrian. Hands are acceptable. See who else. Again, I think offensive line really isn't a problem for us. Jose Cisco. Strength is acceptable. And now we're getting into 20. See, we should still be looking for near 30. 29 something. Run blocking is amazing. Strength is only acceptable. Got a good work ethic. What is our guard situation? Let me just... Or do we have someone that we can cut after this? Well, he's going to be making a lot of money too, so I'm not going to save anything. What is our guard situation? Okay. I'm sure I have to click back to all these screens. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty good, actually. I mean, this guy maybe, but the run blocking is good there. However, if we could cut this guy, or even trade him, Dave Edwards, we could get something for him. We got to consider that. But the first two draft picks being tight end and guard, well, let's see. Jim King, what's this guy's deal? Okay. Speed to stay close to his man. Speed is acceptable. Intelligence is acceptable. Work ethic is good. If a trait, oh, slot corner, that's a good trait. Because that's probably where we'd end up playing it. Let's see some of these other guys. Bats. Intelligence is subpar. You gotta have a good intelligence. Intelligence for a corner is just as important as agility, and bats has none of it. But because you gotta be in position to. Are we just looking at it? You gotta know, be able to read the plays. Intelligence acceptable. Speed is acceptable. Hands are awful. That's not necessarily a deal breaker. Work ethic of 72. Oh, he's also a... Oh, they're both slot corners. Okay. 28.3. 28.6. Tackles well, smart kid. Smart kid. Tackles well. Speed is pedestrian. Oh boy, you're killing me, Smalls. Speed is fine. Tackling is great. Intelligence is underdeveloped. Explosive guy will come down and blow up run plays quickly. Will drop back here with his speed. Gives him that versatility, and he tackles well. What's off the field issues? Gah! What the heck is what's off field issues in this draft? Just stay, maybe I'm being too worried, but I'll stay away from him. Okay. I have a feeling we're going to end up going with Dean Peter. I think he checks more boxes than anyone else. His technique is good. His football IQ is good. Smart kid. Well, let me see the description of the guy one more time. The bats, not bats. Keen. Has the speed to stay close to the man while needed. Okay. His intelligence is acceptable. He has better speed, though, but, I mean, his athleticism is just not so good. Whereas this guy, A+ technique. Yeah, let's go with Dean Peter. Just don't think about it too much. Just do it. Okay, who'd we get here? Oh. Well. Not too bad. Not great for a high second, I gotta say, but, Alabama. Sweet home Alabama. They turn out some good players. 69 agility, which is nothing to sneeze at either. Yeah. I won't call it a wasted pick, but he would have been a good third rounder, I think. Oh well. Let's not crying over spilt milk here. Let's go to the next human pick. Third round. All right. This is where we offer trades. No, we're not going. Not doing any trades here. I'm sorry. Not right now. Let's go back to our war room. Vu is still up there. Holy, well, Palmer. We do need a defensive end at some point. Speed is not a problem. Helps everyone get in the right position. Driven by love of the sport. Tackling is pathetic. Strength is average. I mean, we're getting into the third round here. I mean, you're not gonna find a lot of superbs here. But physique is not that great. Football IQ for defensive end, I'm not so. But I mean, technique, athleticism, I don't know. I mean, I'm not. I want a defensive end, but I'm not gonna. This guy might be light enough to be defensive end. What are you thinking here? A cerebral player. No. If he were a quarterback or a Shakespearean actor, that would be a very good trait. Unfortunately, this is football. Claudio Willis. Did we look at him already? Strength is deficient. Edward Vu is still there. Oh wait, he's one with off-field issues, isn't he? You know, that's probably why he wasn't taken. See, the CPU drafter is smart too. Jorge Dortch. Intelligence is subpar. Cisco. Strength is acceptable. You know, if you get one with decent speed, we could probably make a defensive end. Oh wait, no, that's weird. That guy already. Claudio Willis. I don't know. 312. That's a little much for defensive end. I mean, strength is deficient, but speed is great. Huh. Huh. We'll chase down the quarterback reliably. You know, A+ for athleticism. Speed is great. Hands are exceptional. Agility is great. This guy might be a defensive end. Not the grade that we would like, but, you know. Let's do it. Oh God. Don't let me. Freaking A. Well, I mean, still, the speed is good. He's trainable. I guess, man, you know, third round, I don't know what, you know, okay. I'm making really stupid picks here. But then again, we got guys picking fullbacks in the second round, so who am I to... oh, okay, so I'm not the only one. It may be that that's just the talent at this stage of the draft. Oh, let's see. That guy's good. It's always the running backs. It's always the running backs. Running backs are always very deep. But we don't need one. So, I mean, I understand the idea of best player available, but... okay. Let's go back to the show. I can't wait to see what these guys think of my pick. I gotta find out. Thoughts on this pick? He sucks. Surprised he fell this far. Okay. Next human pick. We got 4 more to go. All right. Okay, last couple of picks have been a crap show. And I was never the greatest, most skilled drafter. Let's go to the war room. Not feeling too confident right now, I'll be honest. Well, okay, we're not going to take another lineman. We're not going to take another tight end. He's good. Strength is great. Speed is awful. He'd make the better defensive tackle, except he's too small. I mean, yeah, you know what? Let's go back to the scouting screen. Because for some reason, I can't view traits on the draft. Well, I mean, I can view traits if I select the player, but I want someone with a trait. We're gonna take someone with a trait. Summary. Telling me we can't see traits in here. I could have sworn that scouting. Oh. I think we're gonna go back to letter grades. I can't understand these things. I'm going to take a screenshot of this because we're talking about this in another league that I'm in. And I see the We're having a debate on whether, on another one of my leagues, about whether to switch from grades to scouting. At first, I was all for it. Now, I'm not so sure. Okay. Yeah, I was hoping we would get personality traits here. It would just make it easier than clicking on each one of these guys. Are we seriously down to only 7 scouted players? I don't want to take another defensive tackle. We already looked at this guy, didn't we? I mean, we do need defensive linemen bad. I will say that. If we can find, okay, great agility, speed is pedestrian, but we're getting to the 4th round here, so strength is average, physique, athleticism. You know what? We've been drafting so poorly so far. I'm. Oh, wait a second. Speed. We can sort by speed. Pedestrian. Hands are subpar. Hands are pathetic. Hands are great. Keith good. But the speed is awful. You see, you got to decide what you really want. What's the most important thing to you? Now, there's not much left. I mean, we're skimming the bottom of the barrel. In fact, I think after this round, I'm just going to have the CPU pick my last few picks because I ain't doing so well myself. And I really want to get on to the rest of free agency and finish this video. Do we really need a center? Well, I'm not going to get a center whose run blocking is terrible. That's not good. You know, I wonder if I should just take one of these defensive D linemen here. I know we've kind of been... Cisco... Okay, there's no off-the-field issues. He's dropped down this far. He's projected 1st round. His tackling is deficient. I mean, strength is the main thing I look for, defensive tackle. How big is he? 327 pounds. We don't have a description for him. Isn't that lovely? I don't really want to do another tight end. Take a look at Webb. Great agility. Average strength. 24.6. 24.0. You know what? Maybe we should take Webb. I mean, he's rated round 3, but his tackling is off. I'd rather have someone who's just deficient. He's hung. I feel like he's fallen this far for a reason. And we've already taken a defensive tackle. But I think at this point, I mean, we might have trade baited. I think the last defensive tackle, we're going to make a defensive end. So, yeah. Okay, let's keep this moving along. There aren't a whole lot of good options here, so... I mean, I could go to unscouted, but you have no idea who you're getting at that point. So... No, it wasn't this guy. Strength is pedestrian. Strength is acceptable. But only 35 work ethic. Oh. 39 isn't much better. Okay. All right, I'll take a chance here. I mean, is a first rounder who slipped down to 4th round. I gotta think that's for a reason. But what the hell? Sometimes you just gotta have fun with it. Let's see. This is not some competitive sim league The worst that can happen here. Yeah. Again, strength is good. I don't know. I don't think he's starting quality, but maybe he could in a couple of years. But okay. At this point, because we're almost a half an hour in, and I'm waffling too much here. Open war room. In fact, I'm probably out of scouted players, aren't I? No? I'll be damned. Maybe we'll pick one more. I'm not going to pick a center whose run blocking is terrible. I mean, I would almost have to go with Harold Clark. Who are my coaches recommending here? Johnny Bennett. Needless to say, he's someone I need to scout. But we do need defensive ends. We've already picked 2 defensive linemen. These drafts are so lopsided at particular positions. It's really bad. Let's look for this guy. Oh, we got to turn off targets only first. I mean, we're not going to find out much, but oh, we did scout him. Awful agility, terrible tackling, and pathetic hands. Okay, I don't care. What? He's round 3. Oh, dear Lord. Oh, who's this guy recommend? Sprague? Who's this guy? I've seen it all. We know nothing about Sprague. None of this is going to be reliable. All right, if I go to auto pick, you're going to take Bennett anyway, so let's just get it over with. Oh, wait. It's not my pick, is it? Oh. All right. Next human pick. It's 5th round. I'll bet he's not around anymore. But if he's not, I want to see if he was selected. Now, see, I forgot his name, but I gotta see here. Good. That wasn't him. Johnny Bennett. Arizona took him just after us. Let's see. Did we make the... Oh, yeah, see. Just as well. Okay, you know what? CPU, you think you can do better than me? Go at... We're going to... Just CPU finish draft. Let's just skim the entire rest of it. I'm done. All right, let's see who else we got here. 5th round, Otis Free. Now, this guy's not bad. 73 overall. 73 speed. He'd make a good backup. Well, his agility's terrible, but... Okay. 6th round? Another running back? What the hell? Dennis McDowell. See this? Okay, so look. We're getting good players once we... I'm going to let the CPU do all my drafting from now on. Because I obviously can't do it. Hands, let's see, intelligence, speed, strength. All right. Well, I mean, our 1st round pick was good, but I still don't think it was worthy of a 1st overall. Okay. Oh, we didn't get 7. You are friggin' kidding me. You took 3 running back. But I have to say, they're not bad. Maybe we can trade a couple of them. I don't know. All right, let's wrap this video up. Let's go back to our screen. Because we're starting we're up to the last section of free agency here. Now we're over the cap. How many players do we have? This is going to be a problem. Oh, we have 56 players, so. Look at all these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 6 running backs. Well, you know what? We could probably trade a couple of these guys. So it's not all bad. I'll have to give that some thought offline, what we're going to do with all these guys. What do we still need? I mean, it'd be nice to have a third quarterback. We're good with tight end, certainly. Wide receivers probably settled. Defensive tackle isn't. Defensive end. We'll cobble together a defensive line from these guys. I don't think we're above the cap. We can't really be that aggressive in free agency anymore. I might just skip through all of them, to be quite honest, because we'll have more space next year. We got we're rebuilding. What's our projected cap space next year? 45 million. Well, okay. All right, I'm going to consider offline what I want to do with all those running backs. Maybe I'll make some trades offline, and if that's the case, I'll show them to you at the beginning of the next video. But for now, that's all for now. This has been my very bad drafting. Oh, drafting is such a crapshoot in this game, though. I kid, but, you know, we need a better scouting system. I know I sound like I'm whining, but really, scouting system's got to be better. Okay. Comments, questions, you want to roast me on my horrible drafting skill, please comment below, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Until next time.